Alrighty. Hello and welcome everybody back. After a few days, I've made some very nice tweaks tonight to this fantastic Dinosaur action as I continue to climb up to Mythic eventually. Hopefully, always crossing the fingers, trying to find what I can do best against all this stuff. Of course, it can be rough. Sometimes you have bad batches of games. Sometimes you just don't get it done. But I'm going to keep getting it done eventually. Of course, with Lost Caverns of Ixalan coming out, counting down the days, the hours, and the weeks until we get those fantastic new options. But we get to do some fantastic stuff tonight. Crushing them. Oh, yes, JDX. I am a little bit early. I can be a little bit earlier this week, so expect that. An hour, 2, maybe like 3 hours earlier than normal. Oh, I love Magic the Gathering, but hey, as long as you love watching this, if you're new here, I only do dinos, this stuff, usually best of 3 ranked, but I do some Commander sprinkled in there, and it is good. Expecting a second, oh, that is very good. Hey, kids are the most important thing in the world. There's nothing more important than kids. It doesn't even come close. Of course, you still want to do your own stuff and make time for that, but man, that's good. That's very good. Speaking of having more kids.
Yes.
Yeah, it's such a lovely experience. Yeah. Wow. Nothing better. All right. That was the new clip emote that I added just before I started. Still working on various other things, but yeah. I don't think it would. Well, sometimes I guess it breaks it. I hope it doesn't break it. You come together and you be as responsible as possible, and that's where it's at. You do your best with the responsibility that has been given to you, I guess. Whatever you want to consider it, but you now have a responsibility if you're going to become a new parent. The best responsibility there is.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm insane. Hey, you plan it as best you could. If it doesn't work out, that's how it goes. You make the best of it. You make the best of any situation. Whatever. That is. Well, as long as you're making the best of it. Can't ask for much more than that. As long as you want kids, you're going to love them the best you possibly can. They're going to turn out all right. Absolutely. But we'll maybe do a little bit of a different stuff tonight if you guys want to see a couple different decks, but I'll start off with the tweaks that I had mentioned. Fantastic, stunning tweaks. Reckless Rage, the thumbnail art for tonight. Hey, I mean, that's been doing the trick. I mentioned in the description how this is kind of replacing Thunderherd Migration. Very, very different cards, of course. Thunderherd Migration, for 1 in the green, if we reveal a dinosaur, we get to search for a basic land and put it onto the battlefield. Lovely. We're ahead by 1 land forever. Chances are the opponent can't straight up take out a basic land. That's going to be difficult. I do find that extremely sad. Of course, this is a more intense and polarizing discussion. I have my own feelings about that, but hey, we don't have to bring so much of that into it. But, if you're doing stuff, it's not a consequence. That's the thing. Some people call it a consequence. It's not. It's something beautiful and lovely that happens from 2 people that make a choice to do something. And then if something happens from that choice between the 2 people, you step up and You do what you gotta do. That's about it. Pretty simple. But we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. Intense topic and intense damage that we're going to be doing with Reckless Rage. Of course, if we use Reckless Rage to ping 2 damage on one of our creatures, Ranging Raptors gets us that basic. Yeah. No, let's. Oh, I know you. Good. Yeah. It's a touchy subject. It's rough. You shouldn't just get to throw it away. It's that simple. For no good reason. There's nothing to debate. It's not an debate. A debate. I'm getting tongue-tied and flustered. My goodness. Yeah. That's about it. We're going to be ramping tonight with Ranging Raptors. Pinging. Drawing a card. Marauding Raptor also. 2 damage. Pinging, ranging. We draw a card. If we block with Ranging Raptors later on, we get another land. Oh. Lands for days. Potentially with this one creature, 1 copy of Ranging Raptors, we get a bunch of lands. We're going to be landing the wins, you could say. Then, of course, Ripjaw Raptor. Making a triumphant return. Marauding, pinging, Ripjaw. We get to draw a card whenever it's dealt damage. Reckless Rage. Draw a card. Draw cards. Ramp. Ooh, it is beautiful. Beautiful stuff. My second rendition. Yes. I think I should be able to get to that tonight, JDX. Oh, absolutely. Just a couple tweaks right there. I might try rapping one of my favorite songs just to give you an idea of, my potential skills. If you want me to rap or something. Flow Rider's Good Feeling. Oh, that's pretty good. It took me forever to realize that Flow Rider's name is Florida. I didn't combine the 2 words. I'm like, that makes sense. Yeah. Sometimes I have a good feeling. I always have a good feeling. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling when I'm playing Dinos. Victor, how's it going? Hopefully all is well. Just showcasing the new old favorites, the Ripjaw. Everybody thinks that always has to be in it. Maybe that probably should be. Depends, I think, what variation of dinosaurs you're using. A national treasure. Oh. Okay. Just, that's all right. That's very good, though. I like being traditional. As we were just, talking there. Traditional values, I guess, or good values. Yeah. Maybe I'll rap somehow that opening verse that you sent me. All that stuff. I'll do the regular version that you want, and then I'll figure out how to rap it. Ooh, that would be kind of interesting. Of course, you wouldn't have to use it, but we're going to be making use of all the lands that I get off of Ranging Raptors. Easily able to play Carnage Tyrant and T-Rex. 4 copies of each. I love them that much. They do the thing. We have enough ramp to get there, I believe, and it has become the case. Absolutely. Some new clips. Oh, when JDX said about expecting another kid, prepare yourself. This clip lined up perfectly with it. Yes. How does that not work to congratulate somebody expecting another one? Oh, no, I should get DJ Khaled the button, say another one. Oh yes, very good. Hopefully using it when I catch an opponent off guard. But yeah, all the fantastic, lovely, big, powerful dinos, 2 Ember Cleaves. I wanted to double Dinosaur power, double strike, more damage, a couple copies, paired with 2 Xenagoses. Double something, we quadruple something if I do combine Ember Cleave with Xenagos. That would be, of course, pretty darn fantastic right there. So that game plan is pretty simple to start with. Okay, hey, more power to you. And sideboard wise, I was thinking about having lots of kids. Oh, they are, I think they're, we'll see. My son is only 8 months, and well, I haven't seen all the rough times yet. Yeah, I guess that does make a little bit of sense, huh? Okay. Yeah, I never thought about it that way, but just here you go. Shifting Ceratops with, yeah, man, beautiful stuff. Brotherhood's End, oh, lovely, a sweeper as well. And I do want to highlight Brotherhood's End with Ripjaw and Ranging, as I mentioned before. Being dealt damage, you get something, a land, you draw a card. If I'm going to bring in Brotherhood's End, I'll probably take out Otepic Huntmaster. Oh, the best thing ever. Well, Brotherhood's End is up there as well, but kids, of course, are the best. It is the best when we do get to sweep an opponent, and I just removed one of them, so hold on. I've done that before in the past. I'm so excited to talk about a specific edition for you guys. And I have to remember I can talk louder, much louder, because they aren't at home right now. That'll be good. Well, either way, whatever you get, it's going to be good. And it's going to be good when we get a lot of opponents' creatures with Blast Zone. The idea being, hey, Otepic Huntmaster, that'll go out, Embercleave, something like that. Oh, nope, I clicked it again. I clicked it again. I always forget that it takes it out. But yeah, Blast Zone. We want more lands. Huntmaster, gonna die. Reckless Rage, maybe we want it, maybe we don't. Or maybe we cut Marauding and Huntmaster to bring in Blast Zone and Brotherhood's End. It's a thing that takes out specific mana values. Also a land. So it does ramp, get us there a little bit. Or at least hitting our land drops, hopefully. That's going to be quite nice indeed. Certainly if Huntmaster is going to die against a lot of stuff, Rakdos, variations, mono red, might as well cut it and do this instead. Especially against mono red, we could pop this the turn it enters for 3, taking out everything with a mana value of 1. This doing something good. This never living whatsoever, basically, ever, against certain decks. So makes pretty good sense, I think. We're going to have a blast tonight. Okay, it's back in there. So don't misclick anything again. Oh, all right. That is good. That is good to hear. As long as you're just, try to be generally good going through life, what more can you ask for? I guess you don't have to be affiliated with a specific group to be a good person, but it is nice to, be surrounded by like-minded people, have a good community, potlucks, of course, cookouts, whatever you call it, wherever it is, crab boils, I guess. I think that's what they call it down south with the corn and crawfish boils. Pretty sure. Huh. They always look pretty tasty. Although kind of fiddly to eat. Crawfish or crayfish. At least that's what I call them up here. Crayfish. That's probably blasphemy. Ooh. It was probably blasphemy to keep this hand. A ton of lands and just Marauding Raptor, but I thought, I'll give it a go. We'll get something cheaper. Well, mono green devotion on the play is going to be rough. Never heard of that. Sounds interesting. Oh, they got it. The darn up the beanstalk. Our chances are... Well, they're not going up. Our chances are going down with the lovely new addition of this. Just drawing a bunch more cards. Whenever they cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, it'll be maybe a few turns when they do cast something with a mana value of 5, but hey, it does replace itself when it enters, which is pretty good. Usually stuff that draws you cards, you play it, you don't get to draw something. And oh my goodness, this is rough. We may be dead next turn. We'll see. Okay. I do like chicken. Stuffed chicken with cheese, broccoli, breaded. Oh. That's a lot of card draw. When they cast Cavalier and when it enters with Kiora. Not looking too hot to start this game. Well, that's how she goes. I wonder if they're going to do a lot of stuff with a lot of mana. Oh, yeah. Backyard barbecues. Good. Oh, they got Kiora. I'm not busting through that. Let's stop the pain and suffering that
Dang!
that was happening. Ouch. Now, question becomes, do I kind of like Blast Zone a little bit, but of course I don't really want a sweeper. Sometimes I do kind of want this just because I can take out the dorks. I can soften up all the creatures that are left. Old Growth Troll being dealt 3 damage. Only 1 more damage has to be dealt. Cavalier of Thorns, 3 damage. We take Kiora Behemoth Beckoner down a little bit at least. But yeah, sometimes there's nothing much you can do. I think I'll keep it like that and just hope to go faster. Well, you got to try it out, I guess. But it's good food, so it can't be that scary. Hey, whatever works. 2 people coming together, loving, being together. That's important. The most important. But yeah, that was... chicken. Meatballs maybe. Mac and cheese. Hopefully there's mac and cheese. There's mac and cheese at about anybody's cookout. Potlucks. I love potlucks. Mennonite potlucks. Church potlucks are the best. Absolutely. This hand looks like it's going to be the best. Actually. They're not going to be killing anything. Mono Green Devotion doesn't interact to... Oof, Polychronos. That's no fun. Now, what do I want to do? Well, certainly it's got to be Marauding. Ripjaw, or I could attack Polychronos. Of course, they probably figure something's up. We're about to find out. Reckless Rage to ping Ranging. Get another land, take out Polychronos. I like it. I like it indeed. I don't think that's what they're going to do, but I would like to take him out. Nope, do it. Yep, get him. Bing, bang, boom. See ya. And it's lovely stuff. We take down their devotion by 3, and that might help. That should help quite a bit, I would say. Kind of wishing I had that Brotherhood's End, though. Oh, Galta. Let me think. I can make 6, 7 green. I spend 3. I'm left with 4. Galta, 4, 8. Not quite. Would have been nice to go Galta. We would have probably killed him, I would imagine. But next time. Darn Cavalier Thorns. Milling 2 cards into the graveyard, I must say. That is much appreciated. Well, that's also quite stunning and fantastic. Now we definitely get Ghalta with this. Ripjaw for 3, Ghalta is 2. We have a bunch of mana left over. Quite lovely indeed. Didn't feel like attacking with Ripjaw. Cavalier Thorns blocking it. Of course, I should have attacked with the first one. I got so excited. I forgot to give it haste. Certainly, I don't think one of the Llanowar elves would have blocked it a couple turns previously. Ooh, too many lands. Too many lands. Now the question becomes, who will block who? I don't think they have anything they can do at instant speed, but hey, we'll find out. Lair of the Hydra. I need card draw, 100%. You're not talking to yourself. I'm always here, of course. And people are, tired watching football. I believe football is on right now in the States. But it's a good time. But hello to everybody watching later on. Hopefully all is well. Ooh, double blocking the Huntmaster with 2 elves. We'll get him. We'll get him. Hopefully this... never mind, they're still dead. Oh, okay. Math is hard. All right. Yeah, keep it like that. Of course, an Embercleave could be a lovely, fantastic finisher with Ghalta. I may up the copies of her to 2, something like that. She is pretty easy to cast with all these other bodies. I may not want to see a second copy of Embercleave, so if I only have 1, there it is. But I do want to see it a little bit more than a single copy. 2 in there, 2 in there. Xenagos and Embercleave are both things that double. That's the basic idea. But the Blast Zone. Nah, keep it like that. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Some names are funny. American football. Football is a pretty good sport, yeah. Pretty violent, brutal. Rugby, actually, that's some crazy stuff. It would be crazy if I kept this hand as well, because 2 lands and Huntmaster, yeah, all that expensive stuff. We know this kind of got worse. A little bit. The opponent has taken 2 mulligans. Keep this and hope I get a source of red, which I do have 13, I believe it is. I'm going to risk it. I'm risking it. Oh boy. Cross your fingers. I do hope that Rugby, they get paid extremely well. Rough. Rugby is probably the most insane. Or some sort of mud wrestling, I believe. In India, that is crazy. Oh, we got a source of red. We got to pay the 2 life. Almost had it enter tapped. Phew. Man, that's good. Okay, Ripjaw Raptor, stopping the old growth troll from being aggressive. Well, we don't have it down this turn, which we could have if we had seen that stomping ground a little bit earlier. However, I do get to go Huntmaster the second one, plus Ripjaw for 2, possibly Carnage turn next turn. Depending how it goes, we could see an Embercleave, slap it on Carnage turn right here, and maybe that would help us out. Yeah, well, that would be no, that'd be an interesting one. A red card in Rugby. Whew. It's all violent. So it's got to be pretty violent if that happens. My, oh my. Well, it's certainly got to be Carnage Tyrant. Man, it was a little bit glitchy there. Hopefully it's not glitchy for you guys. Do I want to attack? Do I want Cavalier of Thorns to put a card from their library on top? What is in here? No, I don't want Karn to go on top. Or Kiora. We're in a holding pattern. Holding pattern. I don't want that to happen. Having a Karn guaranteed or Kiora, no fun. Oh, they got a Nykthos. Nuts. And they're gonna have 10. Exactly. Well, hopefully when they recast it, they don't get the 4th Kiora. Oof. Sometimes these things happen. Well, basically always these things happen. Just a Cavalier. That's good. It wasn't the 4th Kiora. I like it. 2 lands. Not so bad. Not so bad. Man, if I could only exile the graveyard, that certainly would be nice. Nope. No. Oh, okay. They got another Nykthos. Yeah. That tends to be how she goes. Huh? That darn up the beanstalk. Oh, two up the bit. Dirty card draw right here. My goodness. Pretty decent. Yep, I'm not busting through that when, they do their regular thing, chaining a bunch of stuff. Yeah. It is one deck. One rough deck, of course. We'll get him. I wish I could. Well, I should go back and look at those 4 nights back to back to back. I faced Mono Green Devotion 5 times, and I beat them 5 times. Partly that was because of Ancient Imperiosaur, which isn't in the list tonight. Convoke each creature that convokes it to pay for one of its cost. It enters with an additional 2 counters. That got super big. Xenagos doubled it. That was lovely stuff. And perhaps I just got, pretty lucky, reasonably, 5 times in a row against them. They stumbled a little bit, which I'm pretty sure I remember happening. Mono Green Devotion again. Maybe. Limeron. Ooh, that's painful, especially with 23 lands facing off against what is probably Rakdos Sacrifice or Jund Food, maybe. Something like that. Well, that's a whole lot better, my goodness. Beautiful. As long as Ranging Raptors sticks around, we get a Reckless Rage, ping it. The following turn, take out Mayhem Devil, maybe? Yes. Jeremy, absolutely. How's it going? Hopefully all is well. It's always time for dinos. They're really thinking hard about keeping this. Must be a rough 7 cards for them. Yeah, we should get there. I'll send a forest to the bottom. Certainly I want to keep the number of basic lands in the library pretty high for Ranging Raptors to grab. Certainly we can pop off quite a bit, potentially with it. Pop off a lot and run out of basics to grab. What's this? Enchantments. We got enchantments. Okay. Well, we'll get them. Possibly. We have Back to Nature, which destroys all enchantments. Oh, yep. That's okay. That's okay. We've seen this stuff before. Maybe Paradise Druid won't have Vigilance with Sentinel's Eye or something. Hopefully that's not the case. Tap. Do it. Paradise Druid, tap. You can do it. You can do it. Sentinel's Eye coming up. Hopefully not. Nuts. 1 white gives them vigilance, and then they can attack, and they don't tap. Oh, they keep the hexproof on themselves, which is painful. Not sure why it's taken them. Oh, Griff's Boon. Huh, pretty good. Yeah, flying. I like it. That's certainly quite nice indeed. At least we do have another Ranging Raptors. Of course, none of their creatures are going to block, so yeah, we'll attack with Ranging, and hopefully they don't flash in too much. Oh, give me a basic land. Oh, what? They goofed up. Paradise Druid tap. It's tapped. Go time. Strap yourselves in, folks. Let's go. Oopsie. Yes, got him. Woo! That's how you do it.
Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Yeah, oh, we bought ourselves time. We bought ourselves time to draw more lands. I have enough at this point to play pretty much any dinosaur in the game. I can make 7, 9. I'll be able to make 10 mana next turn. Whew. It's just a 4-1 if we get another Reckless Rage. Oh, if we could get Tyrannix Rex. Tyrannix Rex is going to Rex the opponent, I hope. Phew. Of course, this could get too big. We could still get it with a Reckless Rage. Man, I hope we get it. Well, that's not a Reckless Rage, and that is not going to do it. I imagine it's getting to 8 power, basically guaranteed, sadly. Can't really change much about what we're doing here. Just drew a bunch. It's not a crazy amount, 23, but again, maybe I will go down to 22 with the potential of ranging there, searching for so many. Oh, if only. Oh, wait. Oh!
Because that's why.
There you go. Whew, that called for those ones. Get them. Dead. That's how you do it. Oh, I can't believe it. And that is why I love doing this live. You wouldn't have moments like that pre-recording a video, even though I do love pre-recording stuff, but you typed another T-Rex. I got another T-Rex. It didn't matter who blocked, because as long as one connected with the poison counters, they got to 12. As long as they have 10, they die. They just lose. They were at 9 health, and they still lost. Man, that's pretty good. Look at all the lands I have. I can easily and often play these big things that do the trick in a lot of cases. Many opponents, many types of decks can't target T-Rex or Carnage Tyrant, so they're good in a lot of situations. Double them with Embercleave, double them with Xenagos. But Back to Nature is going to do the trick, certainly, destroying all enchantments. But what to cut? That's the question. They're not interacting with me basically at all. I'll cut one land. Let's cut one land. One Castle Cairn Break. Free up some space there. I could be super aggressive, a very good chance to do so. Still get the job done. One Xenagos, one Embercleave. Yeah. Excuse me. Some blast zones? Possibly. If I go to game 3 against Selesnya Auras. I might bring in Blast Zone. Popping it, the turn it enters and has 1 charge counter. So we pay 3, we sacrifice it. We would take out all enchantments with a mana value of 1, and that could be quite a few enchantments. It might help us out big time. Looks like a pretty good hand. We don't have to mulligan. Authority of the Consuls. Well, we're going to be taking that out with Back to Nature. I would hope we see it at some point here. Oh, as I say it. Of course, we're not going to use it yet. Definitely not. We'll play Ranging next turn. It enters tapped and that sort of stuff. I want to get a little bit of value from Ranging Raptors. Of course, I want to have a creature to target with Reckless Rage. And hopefully they don't target Ranging. But right now I feel pretty good at hosing them. Absolutely hosing them with this. Whew. Now they got something for it. Oh, Light Pause. Oh, they better have Hexproof or Indestructible. Oh, well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I wish I had a way to get it back. If I drew another Ranging, that'd be ideal, because I could take out Light Pause. We have to take out Light Pause pretty much as soon as possible. Basically. Stomping Ground tapped. I wasn't going to be doing anything anyways, other than Back to Nature after they spend lots of mana. Get a bunch of enchantments out. Oh, nuts. I wish I had a way to stop everything they're doing. Oh, this is really scary, guys. Galta. Yeah, Galta certainly is. Oh, and I only have a single copy, so it is very nice to be seeing Galta. Oh man, this is a big creature. I'm super scared. Ah, shucks. Reckless Rage. Getcha. I hope. Good. Oh, they didn't even save her. The heck? Okay. Carametra's better. Oh, it wasn't an enchanted creature, so it didn't gain the hexproof and indestructible. Now they goofed up a little bit there, I believe. Yeah, we're going for it. Huntmaster plus Regis or Alpha. Galta is going to be making an appearance next turn if the opponent has not conceded. So hopefully it happens and you get to see her awesome power. I'm just so happy Reckless Rage, of course, is showing up and putting in the work so early on tonight. I'll be taking out SRAM, I hope. Ooh, well, maybe not. 4 toughness is rough. Oh boy, they have 1 left. What's it gonna be? Your guess is as good as mine, but oh, Griff's Boon, that's pretty good. Scott Flying. Do they have another land or something? Okay. Oh, Cartouche of Solidarity. Oh, they're making SRAM a 4/5. Pretty neat. Now we'll play another Huntmaster and Galta and kill him. Oh, we smoked him.
Yes.
It is nice to see SRAM going down, though, I must say. Well, let's get another basic land. Why not? Get 2 basic lands. We ping Ranging plus the token blocks it, and we take out the token. It's just... no, I forgot about that. Never mind.
Yeah!
I forgot about the first strike part. That's okay. That's okay. They're still dead. I think they're still dead. Awkward. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's getting big. Doesn't have lifelink. I like it. Yeah. That should do the trick. Everybody, attack. Doesn't really matter. There we go. Galta for the win. Ooh. Okay. All thanks to that lovely back to nature. Pinging, reckless rage, lands. Yay. Yay is right. Very exciting stuff. If I didn't have back to nature, we would have definitely been dead, and reckless rage. So pairing those things, which I haven't always used reckless rage. Of course, that certainly could be to my pain and loss. That could be certainly my mistake, but of course I want to get as big a sample size as possible with any sort of changes. Of course, if you guys do have suggestions, I'll work in a particular list. You want to see me use some dino somewhere, somehow, I can probably do it. Make it happen. I have all the dinosaurs, so I could use the whole playset of whatever it is. Maybe you only have one copy. You want to see how 4 copies look, or you just want to see a crazy idea. Ooh, we'll get them. But yeah, back to nature. Even if you don't want to put 3 copies in, you could try 2. It isn't uncommon. Pretty cheap in paper and of course on Arena, so it shouldn't hurt whatsoever. And you get that lovely... Oh, almost knocked over my coffee. It's empty. But you get that lovely safety net of not completely getting caught out. If it is auras, enchantments, 5-color fires of invention, enigmatic incarnation, sacrificing an enchantment to search for a creature from their deck, that sort of stuff. Ooh, yeah, rough. I definitely don't want to keep it. Nothing for 3 or 2. Oh, absolutely. Tyrannix Rex is the best. It does the trick. And speaking of Tyrannix Rex, I'm going to be finishing up a match I had on my phone. And I'm going to post it to my channel probably tonight. So keep an eye for that. You see 3 Tyrannix Rexes against Dimir Control. Man, oh, scary stuff indeed. 1 monk. Oh, better, but way better. That is lovely. We don't need too many sources of red. We'll send the mountain to the bottom. Again, if I have 2 basic lands and a bunch of other lands, send one of the basics. Oh, mono green devotion. Oh, nuts. Well, of course, this is going to be much better still. Ranging Raptors next turn. Regisaur the turn after that. Oh, Rampaging Raptor. Lovely stuff. I think Rampaging Raptor is probably the better shifting Ceratops, if that makes sense. They both cost the same converted mana cost of 4, but Rampaging Raptor has Trample and Haste already attached, where shifting you do have to pay a green for Trample and for Haste. And there's more stuff that isn't blue or part blue for shifting Ceratops' protection from blue than Rampaging Raptor. I think Rampaging would be more versatile overall. Oh, absolutely slept on. I mean, I'm not using it tonight, but sometimes there just isn't enough room, unfortunately. Do I like Regisaur? Well, Carnage time. We'll go Regisaur just because I'm pretty sure Regisaur is going to stick around. Next turn I play Carnage Taunt. I'm going to be able to attack with it anyways. The same as if I had played Carnage Taunt this turn. I'll take it. And hopefully the hits aren't too bad. Maybe, for once, they won't get Kiora Behemoth Beckoner with Storm the Festival here. Kiora and another Nykthos. As I said it, they got Kiora. Well, let's see. This next one, they might get 2 lands. Boom. Ouch. Yeah. I mean, we faced it twice tonight. Sometimes I don't face it for days at a time, which is rough. I don't hate anything. I would like to face it a lot to just really refine exactly what I could do, what my favorite thing against them is. And I have a couple things I love, but of course you're not always going to face Mono Green Devotion. Sometimes there's not much you can do. There's more riskier decks to face than there is not risky. Mono Green not really interacting whatsoever. It would be lovely. But of course game 1 I don't know what I'm facing, so if I see a risky hand I may not want to keep it. But perhaps I could just default to keeping a little bit riskier hand. Try my best. If it is Mono Green Devotion, that's going to help out keeping the riskier one. But keep it like that. Now, okay, let's see that Galta. And speaking of a single copy of Galta, I love 2, I love 3. I've used 4 copies of Galta before, like a madman, a mad dino man, you could say. And it's done the trick. I mean, knowing what I'm facing now, this hand is lovely. We got 2 marauding, ping and ranging. Hopefully we get the 3rd land. We'll have 1 red left over that we can ping. Take out the elf or something big. That sounds good. Sounds good, JDX. Not so good that I'm not getting the lands, but at least we get 1 with ranging. Yeah, we get a little bit of extra damage on the opponent, and we have a creature to block later on. That makes all the difference, big time. Possibly could have grabbed a mountain just so I might be able to cast both Reckless Rages, but I don't see myself needing to cast them both in a single turn. I'd rather just Ripjaw, possibly get the 4th land. I hope getting the 4th land. Oh, we got it. Good stuff, folks. Ranging. See what they do. And they're not going to block. Oh, they do. Huh. Well. I'm getting another land then. I'm getting 2 lands out of this. 1 land out of this scenario. I forgot that thing was 4 toughness. I straight up took them out. Of course, their devotion is still high because they still get the 3 devotion after they enchant a land with the old growth troll, which is pretty fantastic stuff. It's rough. My daughter's name is Watson. If we were going to have a boy as our first, it would have been that, but there's one show, Elementary, with Lucy Liu, and Lucy Liu is Dr. Joan Watson, but often everybody calls her just Watson in the show, and that's where, it kind of clicked. Hey, Watson for a girl. And then my son is Atlas. However, how do I want to do this? Let me think. Yeah, Xenagos. I like Xenagos. Make stuff big, make it scary. Oh, I love Atlas too. I love them all. Ripjaw, super big. Rough stuff. See how they block, and then we can use Reckless Rage to take out both sneakily. Watch out. Oh, they won't do that. Okay. We get a doubled Carnage turn next turn, so hopefully that's enough. But of course I imagine Storm the Festival is coming in hot, sadly. Oh boy, never would have guessed. Oh, they got the darn Karn. Karn and Kiora, it seems. It's like they always grab another Kiora with Storm the Festival. Nope. That's how it goes. They were going to cast Portal to Phyrexia, making us sacrifice everything, so... Atlas, yes, my son's name is Atlas. Like an Atlas. His birthday presents are going to be pretty easy. I'm just going to get random atlases of whatever subject. It's pretty much solved. Some of the easiest birthday presents ever. Maybe a miniature world. A different miniature world plus an atlas for every one of his birthdays. And maybe hide a little bit of money inside each one. Oh, wow. Huh. Great minds think alike, Pterosaurus. Huh. Small world. I mean, babies are small, so of course, well, their worlds are big. But you get the idea.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Bean said it. Yes. Yes, we lose, but hey, we win because we have kids. I don't remember the Ezra from Fairy Tale. I heard of it before. I've probably seen it. I must have seen it. But yeah, your son's name being Atlas. Wow. Good stuff. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Urza. Oh yes, Ezra. There's lots of nice sounding biblical names. It's good for inspiration. You might not do the exact pronunciation of it, but you get the spin on it. Urza. It's kind of like Urza in Magic the Gathering. If the U was like an E. Huh. Urza is not a very nice person, though, so we'll leave it as the E, Urza. Nicer guy. Nicer girl, I should say. Ezra, man, I was always seeing Ezra. That's where my mind went. Mono Green Devotion. For the third time tonight. Guess I have to do something about this. Bring in specific hate in game 1. Oh, this is rough. Oh. Huh. Everyone and their friend is playing Mono Green Devotion to get higher. I don't want anything to be super duper specific against them, but I mean, there's not much you can do when you can't block with Huntmaster. Huntmaster had to stick around. We will be able to take out Belligerent Regisaur, though, which is pretty good. We'll go with Ranging Raptors here. We have to leave one behind for Reckless Rage, of course. But that's lovely stuff. Boom. Gotcha. I am the one who dinos. I'll leave Ranging Raptors behind. We'll block possibly that old growth troll. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. Oh, good stuff. I don't think it's a super common name. Maybe it is, and just randomly we saw it in books and movies the past couple of years, and that's why we did it. Subconsciously, I always wonder. It's a pretty strong name, quite literally. which is partly why we like it. No, not the greatest thing in the world. Fine by me. I stop 4 damage and get another land. I'll take it. I stop 3 damage. I still take 1, but that's fine. Man, that does sound like a pretty good name. Urza. That's a good definition. Good stuff behind it. Oh yeah, very strong, very strong. As long as you guys, came together. And, well, hopefully we get something big and scary. Eventually. I mean, we're almost a quarter of the way through the deck. And still haven't seen one of the 4 Carnage turns or one of the 4 Tranix Rexes. Now I'm trimming a land tonight, a land or 2. This is rough. Gray's a pretty good name, yeah. Well, that's fantastic. You just bringing them home. Cheers. I don't exactly have fitting one. I guess.
I am inevitable.
That's a pretty good celebration. Inevitable that you bring it home. It's inevitable that we would also lose to Mono Green Devotion for the 3rd time. Not yet. We could bring it back around and maybe we take him down completely. An Urza sample, that would be good. There are a lot of options. And yeah, I think that was the perfect name. Maybe it lent some strengths having to go through all that so early on. That's rough. Never really knowing quite how it'll go, I imagine. Sleepless nights and all that. Very good, very good. Maybe all the atlases in the world give each other strengths combined or something like that. They combine into one strong atlas or I don't know. Well, that hand's not going to do it. Certainly not aggressive enough. We can be risky, we know. Yeah, I like it. Huntmaster, Ranging, Reckless Rage to ping. Again. Something from Mono Green. Do I want 1 Ranging? Well, I'll send 1 to the bottom. I don't have Marauding Raptor. If I had Marauding Raptor, I'd certainly keep that. Stacking the cost reduction. Getting to play Ranging Raptors for a single green. Reduced by 1 with Huntmaster and 1 with Marauding. It is lovely stuff. Now wait and see what they do with this old growth troll. I don't want to give them any more ramp than they have. Oh, I need a clip from Jurassic Park. Jeremy, absolutely. I do have a few clips at the moment, but yeah. I'll consider it. Kill it. Save ranging. I mean, we ramp a bit. Of course, Mono Green Devotion ramps more than us. But we really gotta hate, at least on Nykthos. Buy us a little bit of time. I thought it would be another land. Yeah, it's like just painfully bad luck. You would hope to see one Carnage, one T-Rex somewhere before now. Maybe I could go down to 21 lands with the potential of one single ranging and getting multiple basics. I'd always wondered about that. Storm the Festival, maybe. Oh, I wonder if they're going to grab a Portal to Phyrexia. Ooh. Never seen that before. Public enemy number 1. This deck is Lose We Do. Do or do not, there is no try. Well, is it going to be the 4th Mono Green Devotion? Is Mono Green Devotion going to beat the all-time record? I think about 6 months ago I faced Rakdos Midrange 4 times, and Rakdos sacrificed once, but I consider it 5 times facing Rakdos in a single night. Well, we gotta do something. Of course, watch me not face it for 2 days. I don't think that would happen because I play so much, it's almost guaranteed, basically guaranteed, that I'm gonna face it a couple times in a whole day. Back to back, well, it's also a pretty good chance as well. But the best hate against mono green. Of course, something that maybe isn't an artifact or enchantment, something that can get destroyed by either Beseiju or Haywire Might, something that sticks around and just gets them. Or multiple copies of a thing that they could destroy just to have backups, redundancies. Yeah. I mean, it's something. It's not nothing. I'm going to give it a go. I at least have ranging, eventually getting to Ripjaw. Though we got maybe Boros Heroic. Hopefully that's not it. Okay, interesting. The Iron Craig, of course, pretty fantastic. A Mana Rock does tap for a colorless, but hey, that gets them to some cool stuff. Oh, it's a cheat out Galta or Etali list. Well, that's rough stuff. Do I like... I think I like Marauding best. Ranging Raptors wasn't going to get us a basic land anyways. Oh boy. Huh. One or fewer cards, Vigilance and Haste. That looks pretty good. Pretty good. Well, we'll go with Ripjaw to draw a card. We've got Carnage turn next turn, possibly Ripjaw and Ranging, but I imagine I would probably prefer Carnage turn. I'm going to try and take her out. I don't want them to -8, so I think this will be pretty nice. Either Dejeru and Hazoret block and die, very good, or Nahiri goes down to 4 and they can't ultimate. They have to block. Probably going to be getting Etali next turn. Ouch. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, yes. Family cuddle time is very important stuff. Absolutely. I mean, I draw 2 cards. That's pretty good. decent enough for me. It's not the worst thing in the world. Dogs as well. Man, that is extra cuddles. Gotta pay the 2 life for Stomping Ground. I need it. We could run Etali. Absolutely, absolutely. But I would want to abuse its enter the battlefield effects. 100%. Of course, this list is very lovely stuff. I've never seen this specific Boros variation of Nahiri the Harbinger. The -8, they search for Etali, it seems. Etali enters, they do the enter the battlefield thing. They attack, then it's bounced. And now they're going to probably replay it this turn coming up because they'll have 7 mana. And yeah, that is rough. It is refreshing, absolutely. I mean, it's refreshing to see something that isn't mono green devotion. I'll tell you that. Just felt like Ranging Raptors, basically, get a basic. And maybe we're not dead. It is. I mean, Dejeru and Hazoret putting Etali onto the battlefield, or Nahiri, and well, I'm not winning this one. That's for sure. They can, absolutely. We've got Reckless Rage. We can take out Dejeru and Hazoret, so we're feeling pretty good. Whenever it attacks, they look at the top cards, 6 cards, exiling a legendary creature, possibly Etali, but we'll take it out, and they'll never get to do that. Man. Okay, well, we got some things. Do I want Blast Zone? Well, not doing a whole lot. They have Stomp from Bone Crusher Giant, but not a whole lot of other targeted damage. Not super cheap stuff. So I think Huntmaster still has a good chance of sticking around. Back to nature. No enchantments really. Brotherhood's End. No, not a whole lot of creatures that Brotherhood's End would take out. I say we just hope to go bigger, better, faster. Yeah. Keeping a little bit of a riskier hand again, because they may not have a whole lot of early interaction. They just try and do their own thing. And get stuff into the graveyard or something big and nasty into their hand. Well, that got worse. I was hoping to mulligan for something that cost 2, and I did get it. But it gave me 1 land. Ouch. Yeah, I was wondering about Rending Volley. I was thinking, Reckless Rage could kind of be like it, but it is very different. Absolutely. I just wanted to be able to hit a wider range of stuff. Well, I can certainly give it a go. I have loved Rending Volley in the past. Absolutely. Now we got something good. Much better than keeping that previous one. Send Castle Garenbrig to the side just so I don't accidentally play it. I've done that before. I don't have a forest out yet. Another Marauding is pretty good. Going with the second one, reducing ranging to a single green, getting 2 basic lands next turn. Pretty rampy. Of course, we don't have any big payoff yet, but I think we'll get there. We'll get there. Carnage Tyrant or T-Rex, we'll be able to play it not next turn, but the turn afterwards, after we ramp a bunch. Ooh, and a Reckless Rage to boot. Nah, I'm going for it. I want maximum ramping power. 2 basic lands for 1 green, plus 2 damage on the opponent, with the Marauding that is already out. I can't attack with the one I just played, of course, but hey, that's good value. Gonna get another mountain just in case. I need 2 sources of red in a single turn. That's lovely. I was hoping to... Well, I was hoping that didn't happen. Oh, Carnage turned... What was I saying? Good. Get him. Don't get him. Okay. Sweep for days, I guess. Nuts. There's Reckless Rage for you. Oh, and a Regisaur to boot. I like it. Ooh, okay, getting some damage on him. Good. Is that enough? They could cheat out big things, so hopefully it is. Oh. They have removal on one of these things, of course, but hey. We still have a Reckless Rage to take out somebody. Oh, hopefully they don't have another board wipe. Man, that was rough. I mean, they don't have a lot of early creatures, so it does make sense. Hold on, buddy. No going to combat yet. Yes. Good stuff. It was tapped, so I would have gone down. Phew. Not a Reckless Rage. Where's T-Rex when you need him? T-Rex. Or shifting. Not a land. No more lands. None of that. They're at 1. Oh. Well, we're not dead yet. We got him. That's why he used 4 copies. Yes. Dead.
Ruthless aggression.
Whew. Now I just have to do it one more time. It certainly seems to be a slugfest. Interact. Reckless Rage. Sweeper. Reckless Rage. Oh, cut. You got here in time. Yeah. Oh, for the aggression. Absolutely. But yeah, going back to that Rending Volley comment. Rending Volley instead of Blast Zone, perhaps. That certainly is a lot of lovely interaction. Switch some things up a little bit. Trim an Embercleave and a Xenagos. Bring in 2 Brotherhoods. Make some space. Make some space for Rending Volley. Something like that. Keep it there. Still never read One Piece myself, or even seen the new live action or the anime, but it looks good. I hear good things. Well, we got to keep that one, unfortunately. I do like Carnage turn, but you know what? We'll send 1 Ripjaw to the bottom. There's a very good chance we'll go Carnage turn on turn 4. Or Ripjaw on turn 4, Carnage turn on turn 3. With all the lands that we have out. I'm just glad the live action turned out well, because, I mean, it hasn't in the past for a lot of stuff. Hopefully we get somebody with haste, which we don't at the moment. Boolamog, as they say. Hopefully they have a bunch of damage-based removal. We draw 2 cards when they ping Ripjaw twice. Yes, the curse had to be broken eventually. I don't want to jinx it though, so I don't want to talk about how successful it was, because then yeah. Scorpion, how's it going? Hopefully all is well. I mean, it is going a little bit rough here. Do they have another sweeper? Well, it may not matter because Nahiri the Harbinger is about to ultimate. Searching for anything. Etali putting it onto the battlefield, bouncing it back to their hand, and oh, they got yeah, that's how it goes. Can't do anything against that. Nuts. T-Rex turned against us. Well, it's nice because I gave the opponent the chance to use really good dinosaurs, because they may be too afraid to use an actual dinosaur deck. Oh. Of course, they did some fantastic stuff. An act of treason. It was like murderous treason. Some of the worst treason imaginable. Plus, they had Deafening Clarion there, so they were going to give everything lifelink. That's no fun. We certainly weren't getting the job done there. Just glad we got it done at least once. My oh my. An interesting night overall, though, facing so much mono green. T-Rex, good buddy. Hopefully it shows up a little bit sooner than it has in the past. Waiting and waiting and waiting. I need the Jeopardy theme song, or at least maybe record myself humming it or something. Hey, since we're facing off against mono green devotion again, I'll keep this. It looks pretty good. Pretty sure it's black something. Nope. Okay. Mono black waste not. Well, that, I mean, it's not too bad. We do have Back to Nature to destroy all the enchantments. Now. An epic space fight. Well, good luck. Hopefully it all goes well. Yeah. Got rid of an Embercleave, got the second copy, and I only have 2 in the list, so that's pretty good. Not so good with this Obnixilis, though. Well, I like that. Big time. They're not... Oh, they blocked it. What the heck? That's very, very silly of them. Very good for us. We get at least Regisaur Alpha next turn. Possibly Tranix Rex if I get Castle Garenbreak. Oof. Decline. I'm not discarding if I don't have to. We're still at a very healthy 13. I almost thought I was able to play Carnage Taunt there. Man. Free ramp. That's good. Fatal Push could take out the token. I only have to do 2 damage to take out Obnixilis. Good. Well, it's looking alright. We could slap Embercleave on somebody potentially. And there you go. We would have lost the token if I sent it to Obnixilis, but a permanent had to leave the battlefield, so I knew if they had Fatal Push, Ranging Raptors would at least connect. Guaranteed. Yep, that might just do it. Smoke them. Get them. Close enough. Hopefully they don't have Extinction Event, but I think the token would be left behind. Beautiful. Ah, too little, too late. Okay, but we got to evaluate a little bit. It's not mono black discard. It's Rakdos discard a little bit. They have Waste Not thrown in there, but Rakdos stuff that makes me discard to do things. Whenever we do discard a card, if it's a creature, they get a zombie. If it's a land, they get 2 black. Excuse me. And whenever we discard a non-creature, non-land, they draw a card. Very painful. Hopeless Nightmare as well. Also pretty rough stuff. Very good, you know. For 1 black, we discard a card and lose 2 life. Decent. But do I want to bring in Back to Nature? Could we get the job done? Is Back to Nature going to do enough? Do I like Blast Zone? You know what? We're doing Blast Zone instead of Huntmaster. Our land, we keep getting the land drops in Huntmaster because it's basically guaranteed to die. Almost certainly. No. They aren't anything part blue, so shifting can stay out of there. I'll still keep in Marauding just because, you know, I want to have a little bit extra chance to ping Ranging, ping Ripjaw. Alright. Let's see that Ember Cleave. Slap it on somebody. Anybody. Oof. Not quite. I'd want something a little bit faster. Well, that's better. I'll take it. You know what? We'll still send Ranging to the bottom. I like a bunch of lands and 2 Regisaur Alphas. And of course Castle Garenbreak. Especially since I'm seeing Carnage Tyrant now. I think there's a good chance we'll get to 6 green. Hopefully. Hopefully they don't have back-to-back Thought Seizes. Yikes. Oh, double Waste Not. I should have brought in... that's too bad. Actually, I can take out both Waste Nots by putting a charge counter on Blast Zone. I was actually thinking I might get to a scenario just like that. As long as they don't make us discard too much. Ooh, no, nuts. We're saying goodbye to... Yeah, they didn't like T-Rex. Well, I can't give them more mana by discarding a land. Playing more things to discard. That's not fun. Okay, now the question becomes, pop Blast Zone? Probably. We'll wait and see what they do, but it's rough. I would want to keep Blast Zone around to be at 5 next turn for Regisaur. I'll get rid of Cinderglade. I hope they can't do too much. I think it was a losing battle either way. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Okay. That wasn't really a good game, but back to nature. Take out 3 of the Blast Zone. So now we have the thing that's going to take out, hopefully, multiple Waste Nots. Oof. Nope, I do like that. Hey, we're on the play. We got a bunch of good stuff. Hopefully, Marauding sticking around at least for a couple turns here. Ooh, not a couple turns. Well, nuts. Hoping to draw Ranging or Ripjaw this coming turn. Ugh. I will go with Blast Zone. If they play something, Waste Not, we'll add that second charge counter. Ooh, it's tempting. I think it's got to be Galta. With all the things they can steal and sacrifice, there's probably a good chance that we won't get enough for Galta. Okay. Well, getting rid of Ripjaw, I would imagine. Gotta be Ripjaw. Put 2 counters on here, of course. Might as well. We don't have anything else to... 1 counter. There we go. 1 counter, but you need 2 mana. Oh, well, we're getting there. We're getting there. Next turn, one of those things. Then we're off to the races. Oh boy. They have a lot of stuff that could make us sacrifice as well. So I don't want to lose Xenagos if I don't have to. Oh. Well, 2 Shieldred's Edicts. Oh, 2 Shieldred's Edicts. That's too bad. Well, at least we get to go Xenagos, and hopefully we don't have to sacrifice that. My oh my. Any creature, we might just kill him. Creature. Oh, that's not a creature. Ah, man. Nuts. Well, we could get Blast Zone to 4. Which we'll probably do. Definitely. Oh, and Croaks as well. Nuts. Now I can pop Blast Zone to take out Croxa, which I'm actually kind of considering. Not having to worry about a 6/6. Yeah, we're doing that. Take her down a little bit. I was getting a little bit too scary. That's alright. That's alright. We might not be dead. Okay, good. Draw land. Creature. Oh, we got it. Folks. Gotcha, buddy.
Call an ambulance! But not for me!
As many style points as you can produce! Whoa! My goodness! Out of nowhere!
It does. But I like especially getting an opponent who is bad mannersing us with the, oh, good game, they got ahead of themselves. Gotcha. They made us win. They made us draw the forest off the top with Gaia Reach Sanitarium. The very thing underneath was Carnage Tyrant. They sealed their own fate, which is, picture perfect. But yeah, playing for top decks. I have 4 Carnage. I have 4 Tyrannix Rex. I basically always have enough to always get them down. And we got Xenagos. Doubled. Haste. Boom. Phew. Man, a stunner. A stunner indeed. That was a slugfest. You gotta watch out. But yeah, I think I'll free up a couple spots at least. I want to use that Rending Volley. Again, super duper fantastic interaction. I haven't really faced mono white humans much. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I faced mono white humans. It had to probably be maybe a few days ago, a week ago, perhaps. Certainly has been a lot of mono green devotion. Yeah. My top decks are better than most people's. Well, that's not so good. Well, get a Huntmaster or Marauding or a Ranging. It is rough. I would like to more guarantee a more explosive start. And there we go. There we go. Lovely. Just in case I want to be extra interactive, send that Regisaur to the bottom. We got 2 lands, so we got oh, double Leyline of Combustion. Well, that's no fun. Huh. Somebody really hates being targeted. Well, maybe I just won't target them a whole lot. 1 Reckless Rage would make us take 4 damage, and oh my goodness, we got it. We've got Marauding for 1, Ranging for 1, total of 2. We get another land off this. I got to take a little bit of damage, but Ranging Raptors absolutely decimates this deck. Gruul, Atraxa, whatchamacallit. I want 2 sources of red. I could go Reckless Rage twice. Next turn, of course, I would take a lot of damage, so maybe I don't want to do that. But man, oh man. They'll never target Ranging with damage-based oh, you don't. Why are you doing that? Yeah. Ping everything for 1 and give me another basic. Speaking of free ramp, Jeremy, there you go. That is absolutely terrible. Oh. Yeah, we'll go with Regisaur. Could have done Rip Job, but I probably wouldn't have wanted to. Yeah, just this is a perfect variation. It does have First Strike. I don't like First Strike. You know what? We'll sit back, relax, and wait. Let them stew in their own defeat. We got a good board. If they attack, we've got Ranging to block, which they'll never, do that. Yeah, I'm okay taking 4. I want to get rid of that Goblin Chain Whirler. Go down to 11? Or 9, I guess. That's okay. We take it out, we get a basic. We're still left with Ranging, so I'm fine. Oh, and a Castle Garambik. My goodness, we'll be able to play just about anything. Galta as a flashy finish. Well, it's not Galta, but it does. Oh my. I like it. Get him.
Dang!
I must say, this variation, yeah, it is very strong against decks like that, which I like. Oh, cut. How sick was it? Going into this last night, tweaking things and adding these old favorites. I loved them. Of course, there wasn't any other dinos to love when Ixalan and Rivals of Ixalan released, but still. Just combining these things were very good, it seems, against Mono Red or Atraxa's Command, whatever you want to call it, with this stuff. Super value and then interaction. But we still have Carnage Tyrant and T-Rex for control. So we really have a pretty sweet package, I must say. Big time. Xenagos, of course, I'm feeling like I like Xenagos better than Embercleave. I could maybe trim Embercleave down by 1 or cut it completely. Bring in some other creature that does a good thing. It could be a dino. It could be that Rending Volley interaction. Possibly bring in 2 Blast Zone instead of 2 Embercleave. Up the lands. But again, a lot of times tonight with Ranging, we have gotten a lot of lands. An Overkill. A Flood. But, I almost forgot. Brotherhood's End. No Huntmaster, because Huntmaster dies. pretty easily. And of course, I mean, Reckless Rage is good, but Reckless Rage targets. Brotherhood's End does not target. So it gets around that ley line binding. If they get a bunch, we don't have to care too much about it. But do I like Blast Zone? Maybe. I'm going to do it. Blast Zone, because it is a very aggressive deck. There's a chance we could sacrifice Blast Zone to take out quite a few key things. A lot of stuff at 1 or 2, something like that. I would like Brotherhood's End though, but I'm going to keep it. I got a good feeling. They have mulliganed twice, which is very exciting stuff. That should bode well for us, and we could draw Brotherhood's End. We could draw something for 2 or 3, I hope. At the moment, we will get eventually Jeskai Alpha, so that's pretty good. Burning Tree Emissary, not too good. Oh, that is the only thing they had. I'll take it. It's nice when they don't have anything else to chain with the Burning Tree. They play it, they get a red and a green, and then just nothing. Goodness. At least we got Ripjaw. I figured by the time we get to turn 4 we'd have something for 4 or less. Mono red devotion-ish with that fanatic of Bogus. Okay. The question becomes, Ripjaw? I think we go with Ripjaw. That could scare away their aggression. We'll see. I hope. Another fanatic of Magus would take us out? Huh? Chandra Torch. Ooh, Burning Tree Emissary with Chandra. All that red mana. Ow. Oof. Not dead yet. Draw me a card. Do it. You know you wanna. Oh. Okay. We'll get him. Now the question is, do I want to go Brotherhood's End? Is that maybe going to save me? I mean, it will take out everything. It doesn't take out Chandra, Dress to Kill, and we're already at 3. Let me think. If it was going to save me, I'd probably do it, but it probably won't save me. So I won't reveal that I have that. But I'm certainly going to be looking for it. Possibly mulliganing a little bit. 2 Ember Cleave, we'll trim that. I want shifting. I want all the shifting, actually. A cheaper body, it has 4 toughness, so it does survive the 3 damage from Brotherhood's End. Just getting an earlier body down might be all we need. I'll take it. I'll take a risk. I like it. 2 lands in Marauding. As long as it sticks around and we get ranging, we're off to the races. Oh yeah. Let's see them not have 3 damage. Oh, no abrade. Good. Beautiful, actually. Nah, we're just going ranging. We'll take 2. We'll get ahead by 1 forever. We have a land in hand with that mountain, so we know we're going to still keep getting the land drops. That's some good aggression. 2 for a 4/3. Love it. 2 for a 4/3 that makes everything less. Oh my, it's a free We get Tyrannix Rex because they had to play Goblin Chain Whirler. Okay, we take out Elon of the Great Revel. My goodness. Oh, okay. Now, you know what, we're going Regisaur and shifting. We'll use up all available mana for the turn and smack him as hard as humanly possible and kill him, pretty much. Yeah, I don't care who he blocks. That's fine. We still have Regisaur next turn. Maximum aggression. I don't think they're dealing 17. Be very surprised if that was the case. That's gotta do it. Peace. Oh. Love it. Alright. Maybe we've broken the curse of mono green devotion, or we've started smoking players, so the algorithm is gonna send us another one coming up soon. Maybe this very next one. Who knows? Well, let's see what this pack is. Maybe it's going to be a rare wild card for our troubles. Rotisserie Elemental. Pretty cool. I've seen Torch the Tower used against me today for the first time. It's pretty decent. 1 red bargain, so if they sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or a token as they cast it, they deal 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker, and they scry 1, and if a permanent dealt damage by it would die, they exile it. And so in the right deck, building around it just a bit, that is some fantastic removal. Beautiful, really. And Witchstalker Frenzy, actually, speaking of, that we're seeing it here, that was suggested as a potential good sideboard option. Oftentimes I am attacking with a bunch of creatures, so I could see quite a few scenarios where I'm attacking with 3, I fully reduce this to 1 red, being able to take out target creature, 5 or less toughness, or something big potentially, but 5 damage to any creature is good. And we attack with them before it goes to blockers. We cast this to take out a creature, so they have 1 less blocker, and, you know, more damage likely is going to get through. Yeah, ooh. I should think about that. Even if I'm attacking with 2 creatures, reducing this to a total of 2. That's still pretty decent for creature removal. Yeah. Worth a shot at least. Witchstalker Frenzy. Dino Stalker Frenzy, I guess you could say. It looks like pretty good art. That'd be good for a thumbnail. Alright, 4th Mono Green Devotion coming up. Coming in hot. I've had my fill of Mono Green Devotion. Maybe the algorithm has given me my fill. Hopefully that's the case. Yeah. Until I bring in some hate for that. Vary it, Alpine Moon to name Nykthos, to make Nykthos only tap for 1 color of any mana. That's good. That's good. Certainly better than 13 or 12 or whatever it is they drop. However, I'm loving the looks of this. We got Huntmaster, Ripjaw the turn after that, Reckless Rage afterwards. Hopefully everything. We got Dimir colors. It is Dimir Have No Fear. Fatal Push is here, but if Fatal Push is not here, it's good. Either I play Huntmaster this turn and it dies, or Huntmaster next turn and it dies. But if it survived and we got Ripjaw, that'd be pretty good. Well, we'll get Ripjaw eventually. And we have enough lands to play Carnage Tyrant or T-Rex. That's what we want. Ooh, ouch. Nuts. I think it's going to have to be a mountain. Speaking of T-Rex. Alright. Good. Ooh, Shieldred is not super duper fun. But, you know, we do get to go ranging, ping it with Reckless Rage, attack him with Ripjaw, and, oh, they went for it. Okay. Get to Tyrannix Rex for next turn with this land. Take her out, draw a card. She's gone by the time we draw, so we don't lose 2 life, which is lovely stuff. This was also pretty sick. Hopefully we bought ourselves some time there. If we get another land, we can go Huntmaster plus Tyrannix Rex. Oh, they milled a T-Rex. Well, Huntmaster it is. Oh boy. Oh boy. No Thoughtseize. No. Oh, phew. Phew. Thanking my lucky stars. That's why I used 4. If you want a bunch. Nope, can't target. Not today, buddy. Maybe not even next turn. Watch him have to use Go for the Throat on Ranging Raptors. Now that would be funny. They might be able to pay the Ward 4 cost. If they play another land, they'll have a total of 6. Play that removal for 2, pay the Ward 4, but they won't be... Oh, good. Good. They still can't get rid of T-Rex. Unless it is Extinction Event. Choosing Odd, exiling Tyrannix, and Ranging Raptors. Ooh, that is not it. How many T-Rexes have they milled? Just 1. So there is 2 more in the deck. There's Regis or Alpha, potentially. We've lost one Regisaur, so it could be a T-Rex, a Regisaur, a Xenagos, could be a Xenagos. Really should have grabbed another red for...
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Huh. Well, alrighty then. There you go. They counter it, we kill them. They don't counter it, we kill them. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. We're good against aggressive stuff. We're good against control stuff. To start. Man, that's nice. They got a lot of counter spells. A little bit of counter spells, but also the painful, pesky removal. Fatal Push. Thoughtseize. Not fun. Rending Volley potentially could be kind of good against rogues. I've always thought about it, but not enough rogues are part blue. A lot of rogues are just straight up black, so Rending Volley does not target them, where Reckless Rage again could target anything. Rending Volley can't target Shieldred. We got him good, being able to get her. Oh, that was perfection. That one turn. Beautiful. Just surviving through all of that pain and suffering. I still kind of like the Blast Zone. Blast Zone could take out non-land permanents, and Invasion of Amonkhet is a permanent. Maybe. Rogues are cheap. Yeah, we'll trim Huntmaster. It dies all the time. Good old Blast Zone. Trim the Embercleave, they could counter it. Galta, they'll kill. Trim one Carnage Tyrant. I do love Carnage Tyrant just because they can never target it at all. It's got hexproof. It's not ward. But the haste with T-Rex, I think they're 50-50. Which one I like, you know, T-Rex early enough. They're not able to pay the ward for and you get an extra hit. But Carnage Tyrant, a little bit later, it's going to be a little bit more resilient as long as they don't have a sweeper. Like that pesky Boros, Etali, Dajeru, Hazoret cheated out deck. Too risky. All the Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, it's a little bit better. Yeah, I'll send T-Rex to the bottom. It was going to be rough either way. Turn one Thoughtseize to get rid of something, potentially. Ooh, nothing. Well, I mean, Marauding is either countered or killed, but if it's not, it's good. It's probably killed this turn or next turn with the Fatal Push and something. Oh, just a Fatal Push. Nuts. The plays wouldn't have been any different if I waited a turn to watch it die. Although I guess it could have been good if I had expected they might tap out to play that and then I play Marauding and then it sticks around for a turn. Ripjaw Raptor, I guess. Shifting to not be countered. Hopefully counter spells is all they have, and no Ether Gust. Oh, look, the Ether Gust was, two of them. That's pretty sweet. One of the few things that can deal with shifting Ceratops. But hopefully we can get rid of some Soaring Thought Thieves. Powering up all rogues is rough. And they will be flipped. Oh, ouch. That's probably going to do it. That darn Blast Zone. That's going to be good. Well, they'll copy Tyrannix Rex, I would imagine. They just milled one of them, unfortunately. Taking them a while. I don't see why they wouldn't. That's not super scary. I kind of want to get Blast Zone to 2 to pop it. But I'm not popping it this turn. I'd have to wait. Anyways, we'll go with Regis or Alpha and hope they don't have a counter spell. Nuts. Oof, that's alright. We lose Marauding. They can't make us discard the Blast Zone, but I'm liking that. Maybe seeing an early one next game would be good. I'll trade with T-Rex. Might as well. Pretty good chance shifting would have gone down to some sort of removal anyways. Now it's a little bit of a race. Fortunately, we got a bunch of lands. We can get that Blast Zone up nice and healthy. pop it next turn. Hopefully no more Soaring Thought Thieves. Ooh, the Brazen Boros, that's not good. Are we dead? No. Maybe go down to 3. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Oh, phew. I was getting a little bit worried there. Oh, all that mill. No, we don't have enough for also playing Shifting, having one left to give it reach to block the Brazen Borrower after the other things are gone. But now I'm kind of, still in bad shape. Kind of thinking Brotherhood's End, but sometimes they might not get a whole lot of creatures. I still like the Reckless Rage. The instant speed interaction, being able to take out a key rogue on their turn. Or just whenever they tap out or something. I say we basically keep it as is. Yeah. Seems pretty good. Let's do it. I was thinking of Carnage Tarrant there, but definitely Shifting with the reach. If they can't take it out, that reach is going to be pretty nice indeed. Ooh, I can't do it. Well, I mean, I could. Nope. Okay. I think it got a little bit better. We lost the play for turn 3, but that's okay. Get the Cinderglade down. Just in case I do draw Marauding Raptor, I want to be able to watch it die to Fatal Push. You got to make sure you have Cinderglade tapped, so you have a source of red, so your creatures can die to... milling 2 Blast Zones. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I still have a bunch of lands, at least. And a Stomping Ground. Oh, that's pretty good. I like it. They must have a counterspell. Oh, okay, good. They're tapped out. We can do maybe some different stuff. If we get a cheaper dino. Take out the Thieves Guild Enforcer. Something like that. At least Shifting Ceratops is the least likely to survive. Oh, cut. It is going very good. Getting to look to my left here, seeing how the stream is going. I have it in OBS, where I wouldn't be able to see OBS. It would be behind the single monitor that I have, but I can monitor it. It is a little bit laggy because the refresh rate is half of what it is on the secondary monitor. Ooh, Xenagos. I do like seeing Xenagos. But I also like maybe taking out Shieldred. Let's see what they do. That's alright. That's alright. We might want to use Reckless Rage. Hopefully. But I could also play phone games. I have an attachment for my iPhone that I can send it to my monitor here, and that could be something we do in the future. I think it's got to be Blast Zone, unfortunately. Oh, they got removal for Ripjaw. That's too bad. Do I want to draw a card? Do I not? Nope. Reckless Rage could take out whatever 4/4 creature they grab. They would draw a card making a copy of Ripjaw, but We take a thing out. I don't want to do that actually. I'm doubling shifting. Yes, please. Do I like doubling shifting? Well, I guess. We're in a bad situation as well. Man, that's a lot of lands. We're not dead yet. Pretty much, though. Carnage Tyrant. We could play Carnage Tyrant. We could play Tranix Rex. That might help. Something that could just trade with Shieldred. We've got to get something big and fast. I mean, it's something. They're waiting to try and remove it, but I can double up on Reckless Rage and give myself a fighting chance. Maybe. Hopefully. Cross your fingers, folks. Pretty sure they have removal. They won't. Well, it doesn't matter at this point. Well, hopefully they don't have a counter spell. Drown in a lock to stop it. Oh. Nuts. The problem certainly is drown. We're drowning in defeat, and that will be defeat. Have the Eye Tyrant plus Shieldred. Nah. Putting us to sleep. Knocking us out. Maybe I should do a remake of this.
Ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Call the ambulance for me. Whenever there's a painful thing. Or just some other clip that, you know, references an ambulance. Help. Some show or whatever it is. Man, it's only 9:32. This is lovely stuff. Starting as early as I started. Huh. Okay, it's going to be the Mono Green Devotion. Again, actually, I'm going to make another cup of coffee. Oh, we got another Rakdos sacrifice, something. We got a lovely starting hand here with Stomping Ground, 2 Castle Garenbrigs. Everything I could want for a perfectly aggressive, explosive beginning. You really can't ask for much better than that. Stacking the cost reduction, the ramping of ranging, getting to Regisaur Alpha with a bunch of lands. Oh. Now hopefully we don't lose Huntmaster at least. As long as Huntmaster's doesn't. Oh, well, that's good. That's not good. Good. Okay. Whew. They don't have a source of red, so they can't kill Huntmaster for 1 red, but they will probably kill it this turn. Unfortunately. At least they had to wait till the start of their turn. Okay, just a lot of artifacts. Maybe another hour, something like that. I might go for about 3 hours here. Yeah, I could see something like that. However, yeah, marauding for one. Sadly, we don't have another source of red. It would have been nice to go both maraudings, but we would have lost Regis or Alpha in that case if I did have 2 maraudings out. But there's a very good chance that I will need 2 sources of red. Playing Regisaur first and then the second marauding, so they don't all die to the pings. I would imagine we get at least Regis or Alpha next turn. Brotherhood's End in game 2. The second mode of Brotherhood's End, destroying all non-creature artifacts, or all artifacts with a mana value 3 or less, I believe. That would certainly smoke them. They're mostly going to be dead if they don't have much of a counter spell. I'm going to test the waters with Ranging Raptors. I'm going to see if that draws out a counter spell. Maybe. Doesn't seem to be the case though. Just hope they don't have one. Ugh. Good. No counter spell. Maximum aggression. Will they kill us next turn is the question. I don't think they're able to do that. So we hit them with everything. Not maximum aggression, it's a
Ruthless aggression. Oh!
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Ooh, well, they could sweep us or something, maybe. Play another land. With the Springleaf Drum, they can tap artifact or an untapped creature. Okay, whew. Beautiful. I'm going to get my coffee. The coffee that I'm drinking is pecan pie. I got a nice mixed box. Pecan pie, apple pie, pumpkin something, the other things. It's very good. All of them are fantastic, but it feels extra dirty with Brotherhood's End. Man, I don't think we need Reckless Rage. It seems pretty straightforward. Reckless Rage, of course, only taking out one thing. Brotherhood's End, basically taking out everything the opponent has. Pretty much all their stuff is an artifact, and it is a mana value 3 or less. Ornithopter, Gingerboot, Springleaf Drum, the Black Staff of Waterdeep. All cheap. All dead. I hope there is some artifact-themed counterspells in general with their partial color of blue. So, do I like Ripjaw? If they do have counter spells, which I suspect, or they may be bringing in the counter spells, might as well go with shifting instead. Trim Embercleave. I like 2 blast zones. A little bit more lands, but also possibly popping the blast zone. Maybe they have a lot of permanents with a mana value of 1, which sometimes is the case. A lot of those cheap artifacts. Ooh, that would be devastating. This hand, not so much. We are on the draw. I could risk it. Certainly. You know what? I'm going to risk it. Oh boy. Oh, I'll get a source of green. Oh, we got a source of green. There we go. Woo! Woo! Paying off. not... Oh, God, yeah. And so, okay. Okay. I was a little prepared for this. Turn 1, Stone Coil. And then it was just... oof. Where's Brotherhood's End when you need it? Not going to be coming down. Next turn. Okay. 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 I got it. I got it. Well, I better see this. I better see possibly that. Huh. Crazy how both games were so different. But a wee bit more interaction, I think, is going to do the trick. Taking out that key thing. Yeah. I trimmed one T-Rex just because sometimes they can tap a bunch of artifacts, plus the lands. They might be able to pay that Ward 4 cost a little bit easier than something else that can't tap random things for more mana. Okay, okay, let's get them. Oh, that might get... Ooh, beautiful. That is going to be a stunner, I would imagine. As long as nothing happens to Ranging Raptors. Oh, good. No Stone Coil Serpent. Very promising. Could still be that. Oh, that's dirty. Very, very dirty. Well, it's got to be Blast Zone, it's got to be Ranging Raptors, and I mean, at the very least, we can block Darksteel to get a land. Not get a land. Nuts. Well, at least we will get a land here with Ranging. Of course, we can ping Darksteel to not kill it. We can simply use Reckless Rage as... well, more lands. Do I want to do that? Now we'll see. It's basically one red, search for a basic land. Which is better than Thunderherd Migration. It's the best basic land searching in the game at the moment. Stanley, how's it going? Ooh, Bloated Contaminator. 3 for a 4/4. Something else that has toxic or does the toxic thing. Yes, that would be good to pair with my lovely Tyrannix Rex. Yeah. Fabulous. Actually, I think I know what I need to do. Blast Zone. I gotta put 2 counters on it. Yep, that's what we gotta do. We pop it. We take out Ensoul Artifact. That's lovely stuff. And we take out Glass Casket. 2 permanents. We get Ranging Raptors back. We're taking 5 this turn, unfortunately. I'm okay with that. Oh, 10. We take 10. Okay, it's a last-ditch effort to do the most damage possible. All right, all right. Oh, okay. Well, Shrapnel Blast is, it is good. I mean, 2 for 5 damage is pretty hard to beat. Yeah. Yeah, Bloated Contaminator. Oh, let's think. It's hard to say. We have so many dinos that do so many things. There's a dinosaur for every situation. Pretty much. Yeah. I don't know. That's a good question. We're probably going to get a lot of other dinosaurs with Lost Caverns of Ixalan that do maybe the few things that dinosaurs don't already do. Yeah. Or just getting another copy of something that was already good about dinosaurs. Oh yeah, that is possibly. I don't know that I'd want to completely dedicate something just for artifacts. I think Brotherhood's End is probably good enough if I need to use the mode to destroy all artifacts with a mana value 3 or less. Certainly that could potentially have devastated the opponent, but they do have that in Soul artifact, making Darksteel Citadel a 5/5. That's rough stuff. Rough indeed. But that hand is beautiful. It's kind of like the start of the previous match. Lovely, lovely bodies. At least we get to play one. You got to look at the positive side of things. Okay, we got the third land. Maybe Huntmaster doesn't die to Fatal Push or Stomp. Oh, something? Anything? Oh, never would have guessed it would be Stomp in my life. Wow. Well, at least we got Ranging. That can't die to Fatal Push or Stomp. Grixis. Oh. Corpse Appraiser. Hey. Reckless Rage it. Boom. Probably Reckless Rage. Huntmaster. We're left over with one at least. I'd like to get another. Oh. Okay. Nah, still Reckless Rage. Big time. Get them for 2. I could attack, they might block, but then no damage would go through. Doesn't make any sense at all. That's pretty decent. I like it. 1 red for a basic. Hey, get rid of that Ripjaw. If you have another Thoughtseize, well, good stuff. We have nothing. We could play Carnage Tyrant. We can't play Tyrannix Rex, but the question becomes, would Blood Tithe Harvester block Ranging? I don't think so. Probably not. Oh, you gotta be kidding. No, don't do that. There's a reason I'm attacking with it. My goodness. Oh, tap. Never mind. Well, we got it for next turn. Maybe they don't have a Thoughtseize. I was so excited that I could play it, but I couldn't. I was ready to play it in my second main phase there. Ooh, that's a Bone Crusher. Huh. Well, let's do the thing. Ouch. They're already down to 12. That's what happens when you Thoughtseize. Oof. Fine by me. Ah, shucks, man, that darn Fatal Push. Shieldred, not too bad, as long as they don't make me sacrifice. Oh, good. We take them down quite a bit. Sir, oh, absolutely. Hey, she would have won if Tyrannix Rex had Death Touch. They were at 7. I would have dealt 1 to Shieldred. Absolutely. Exactly lethal with Sarith the Viper's Fang. She's got a mana value of 4. They only had Darkslick Shores up. They couldn't have Fatal Pushed her. Ooh, man, there's just so many good potential options. It's hard to choose, I must say. But I like sticking to Carnage Tyrant and T-Rex. That stuff packs a punch. I think it's like the best thing that dinos do. They do a lot of good things, but you have the potential of this in Carnage Tyrant. So I think you should make use of that sort of stuff. Embercleave is a little bit funny. We get to straight up cast it on nothing, but it's better than nothing. Nuts. Ooh, that's not great. If we get Regis or Alpha, we could slap Embercleave onto the token. Wouldn't quite kill him, but Shieldred would have to block. Aha! Hopefully there's no Abrade or Counterspell.
Dang! Oh.
Okay, all is not lost. Technically we could still get him. You never know. If they attack with everything and we get something good, we got one turn. Yeah. They're wise. They're wise. They won't leave themselves too open. They know we got lots of hasty damage. Embercleave on the Huntmaster. Go time. Of course we're dead. I just wanted to put it on. It's funny. Have you ever seen that before? An Embercleaved Otepic Huntmaster. Okay. Well, hopefully we don't get too many more lands here. We got enough. I kind of like sweeping them, I must say. We take out a lot. We take out the Goblin tokens, Reflection, Bone Crusher, Graveyard Trespasser, Corpse Appraiser. Yeah, we trim Huntmaster. And we bring in Brotherhoods. I think I'll leave it like that. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, Huntmaster just dies to even more stuff. The Stomp from Bone Crusher Giant, mainly. But also Blood Tithe Harvester, if they have one blood token. Blood Tithe Harvester sacrifices itself. They give -2/-2 to Huntmaster. We lose it. Could be better, could be worse. We at least have this. If I didn't have something for 3, I'd try for something better. Oh, looks like, well, they're getting rid of Carnage Tyrant, 100%. They're not too scared of Ranging Raptors, I imagine. Oh, they are. Oh. Well, at least they didn't see Brotherhood's End. That could be a very nice surprise indeed. Hey, we'll get there. We keep drawing lands. We've got 5. One of them being Castle Garenbreak. We're getting Carnage Tyrant if they don't make us discard it. Now the question becomes, well, I get a Brotherhood's End. If I have 2, this is what I'll do. We take out one of their creatures and we stop them from getting a treasure. That's decent enough for me. Okay, that's not nothing. Will they have something that makes me sacrifice something? We're about to find out. We're about to hope they don't have Shieldred's Edict. Oh boy. Corpse Appraiser, that is not it. Smacking them really hard with Embercleave. Do it. Oh, T-Rex as well. Okay, let me think. I mean, Embercleave on Carnage turn has to be the best thing. Will they kill us next turn? 6 with Shieldred. 6 with Corpse Appraiser. Now we're doing it. We're doing it. surprise. Oh! Whew, man, got him. Got him. That was good. Whew, okay. I was almost thinking of cutting Embercleave, but if I had, we wouldn't have been able to do that. I love it. Yeah. I don't think taking out the Goblin really did a whole lot, and yeah, kept them off a treasure token, but they still did lots of good stuff anyways. I mean, it's no early stuff. We got Brotherhood's End interaction, but no way to interact. No. Oh, it got worse. I should have kept it. Oh, it got even worse than that. Oh. Well, that's probably doing it for this match, unfortunately. Yeah. Rough. Especially when it's a mixture of Rootbound Craigs and Castle Garen breaks. Oh, well, we got forced though. That is good. Might get countered. At least they haven't done a whole lot. We could still make something happen, perhaps. Oh, are they tapped out? Do it. Do it. This is good. Oh, this is really good, because if Marauding sticks around, we get Tyrannix Rex next turn. Go time. I don't think Marauding is going to live, but I mean, even if Marauding goes down and we draw a 6th land, we still get this. Oh, what? I went down to 4. Oh!
Ruthless aggression.
Because that's why.
I went down to 4 cards. Ooh, that's the match of the night. My, oh my. That absolutely cut. I was like, I go down to 4. We're done. 2 lands, Marauding, Ranging. But you always got to stay positive. You never know. Yeah, they just sit and saw the Dino Stampede. Man, that is good. Huh. Pretty sweet stuff. Even when it gets bad, you still may get to go with T-Rex or Carnage Tyrant. But the hastiness of T-Rex, waiting a turn to attack with Carnage Tyrant, we wanted to be as aggressive as possible before they did painful stuff. Extinction Event, that would have been rough, not being able to attack with Carnage Tyrant. Yeah. Whew. Okay. More matches to come though. At least another one. We'll see if it's control related. I want to go at least for 3 hours. A nice big chunk of a stream. Warden Haste, deadly. Toxic as well. If I can get double strike on Tyrannix Rex, we only have to hit him twice technically. 2 combats are needed. Just because, we get 8 poison counters with that first combat round. Hitting them twice, hit them once more, but they may just be dead from regular damage. But if they've gained a bunch of life, if they've blocked a little bit of the damage, it can catch them by surprise, getting them to at least 10 poison counters. Good stuff all around, but I think the main takeaways: cut 1 land, maybe trim an Embercleave, trim all the Embercleaves, bring in something that perhaps also gives double strike, just so I have that opportunity to beat them up pretty good. I've thought about toxic dinos. I don't know there's enough, but there is equipment that does give toxic to your creatures. Prosthetic injector, something like that. +0, +2, and the equipped creature also has toxic 1, I think. So getting Tyrannix Rex to toxic 5 in total. Also, it would only have to hit twice. Oh, actually, I do like that. I'd always wondered about just getting it, focusing on the poison counters as a way to potentially win, an alternate win condition. I don't know if it's necessary or if it's good enough that it's something I should explore. I mean, I can explore anything. Absolutely. I certainly have the time if I only play dinos. Toxic. Extra toxic. Ah. I mean, yeah, I can even go low on the dinos. It's not like the strictest thing in the world. Absolutely. Heck, some people make the Ancient Imperiosaur deck with a bunch of tokens that they convoke to make Ancient Imperiosaur as big as possible. They call that Gruul Dino Stompy, or Gruul Dinos, and literally the only dinosaur in the deck is the 3 or 4 copies of Ancient Imperiosaur. That's not really a dinosaur deck. So if they can call that dinosaurs, I certainly could dilute it a bit with other toxic stuff. But Contaminator, I think I could give it a shot. Well, they're certainly not going to attack into ranging. I think they may just have damage base removal. So at the very least, I think we'll be drawing a card here, which would get us to T-Rex next turn. We would be at 5 lands, Castle Gernbrig 6. In total, we'd be able to make 7 green. Or it could be Transmogrify with that goblin. Creativity, huh? Okay. They know they're going to lose the goblin. I like it. Do they have something else that deals 2 damage, which would not make sense at all? Heck, getting 2 basics from this interaction. I like it. Do it. Oh, 100%. Oh, that Atraxa. Speaking of interaction, it would be nice to take Atraxa down. Although I do get to connect with T-Rex. Chances are Atraxa probably wants to block T-Rex. That would make the most sense. At least we get to take Atraxa down. That is good. You would probably want to do that. Okay. Well, that's all right. Oh, okay, good. I figured she would, and then we'd get through just as touch more damage with Ranging Raptors there. Doubling ranging with Xenagos, well, that's something. Atraxa did a little bit for him, but it didn't do like a crazy thing. She's gone. That's the main takeaway. Atraxa only gained him 7 life 1 time. We don't have to worry about that happening again and again. But can I make 9? Xenagos plus Ripjaw. Only 8, sadly. Would they have a counter spell for 2? Well, we're about to find out. Make disappear. Doesn't work. Okay. That's something. Keep Ranging Raptors back just to block some stuff and hope that, well, they don't get another Indomitable creativity. Maybe they have a bunch of good stuff. Oh, they're digging for it. They want it desperately. Nuts. Well, we got enough lands. Let's get a payoff. Something. Reckless Rage at the very least. Ripjaw. Reckless Rage on Reflection. Draw card. Yeah. Seems to be I'm often getting a bunch of lands, which I've experienced in the past with ranging. Pinging, blocking, 2 lands. Often 2 lands from it. Or just drawing quite a few. I think it would be fine with 22. Maybe 21. Worth a try, you know? Free up some space for other good stuff. How long is Huntmaster going to live? That's the question. Countered, killed, Volcanic Spite, who knows what. Change the oh, no more change the equation. Good. Right now it's 23. But again, with the potential of this, I could draw 3 or get 3 basic lands with a single ranging. But often it's 2. I might have Marauding. Then I play Ranging. Marauding pings Ranging. And then some turns later, it might be the very next turn that I block a big creature. I stop myself taking damage, but I get a second land in total from that. Right there, it's better than Topiary Stomper, I would say. I think it has potential more often to be better than Topiary Stomper, if it is used in a Dinosaur deck, of course. You know, getting the cost reduction, sometimes playing it for a single green, which I've done a couple times tonight. But even playing it for 2 to get a land. But it's a creature that I can block with on future turns. Also nice. Nope, that's not going to do it. They make way too many reflections. Reflection, reflection, reflection. Yeah. Well, I'll play Marauding Raptor, and maybe we're not dead. I would expect that to be the case, though. And we'll attack with Ripjaw. I don't think they'll block with anybody. Nah. Oh boy. Oh, here goes nothing. What will they get? Okay, that's pretty good. Another Shark Typhoon is not so good, but hey, what can you do? When you draw another T-Rex, man, 5, 7, that's a lot of lands. My goodness, my. I mean, I could go to 20. That'd be crazy. But at least one, at least. That tends to do the trick. Nuts. Well, they got us once. We know what to do. Don't exactly have my favorite thing for this. They target tokens. They pretty much always target a token with Indomitable creativity. A Ratchet Bomb. Oh, shifting is great. Again, protection. For anybody that's watching right now or later on, protection. This permanent can't be blocked. targeted dealt damage. So Atraxa dealing no damage doesn't kill shifting with the death touch, and also doesn't gain any life. Shifting blocks Atraxa, no life gain, no damage dealt. Thumbs up. Big time, big time. Sometimes this has bought me enough time against Atraxa. I just sit back, I leave one green up all the time. No, I draw into something that's going to do the trick. Possibly could even, if it goes long enough and I have enough lands, even though I'm not attacking, I might be able to slap Embercleave on shifting, give it reach, block Atraxa, and take her out. Man, that'd be picture perfect. Hopefully I don't draw back-to-back Embercleaves. Have to hardcast one into no creatures. Yeah. I mean, there's always a chance for just about anything. If you have 2 copies of it, eventually you will draw it back-to-back. Huntmaster going down. Too much kills it. Good old Blast Zone. No, yeah, I almost forgot shifting. What the heck? I was like, oh, I'm all done. I'm all done. No, not at all. Not even close. I'm bringing in all the Brotherhood's End. Maybe take out a bunch of creatures. Maybe use it to take out a lot of artifacts. All the treasure tokens that perhaps they desperately need. But taking out Reflection and the Goblin could be good if they haven't done their Indomitable creativity stuff. Not this hand though. Huh. Maybe if Carnage Tart was Reckless Rage. Excuse me, something like that. Speaking of Reckless Rage though, I also don't like that. Okay, we found something at some point. Nuts. Ranging Raptor at the very least, we don't have to worry about the potential 2 damage from Fiery Impulse. I like it. Huntmaster would have been dead in that scenario. Blast Zone. Okay. Hopefully not Volcanic Spite on Marauding. Maybe they think I have protection. Ooh. Yeah. At the very least, we could put a second charge counter on Blast Zone, get it to 3 to take out Reflection of Kiki Jiki at some point. My goodness, the land. I should go down to 18. Let's do it. Well, I can play anything I draw, so that's a positive. Oh, finally, there's Divide by 0. Took them long enough. Okay. Yes. Oh, well, and there's that Fiery Impulse. At least we'll get Blast Zone to 3 counters. Not that I'm going to pop it, but hey. They can't do a whole lot to a land. That's pretty good. Oh, we got a good old Reckless Rage. Well, let's see what happens. Maybe Marauding is going to stick around. I think that's highly unlikely. Bounce. Oh, the good old big score. Well, they'll be targeting a treasure. 3. Yeah. Need a total of 5, so. Or total of 4, I guess. Plus 1 thing to target. Oh, they don't They don't have creativity. Oh. Okay. Well. Well. That is interesting indeed. Certainly not attacking. It's too bad that's not a 6/6. Possibly I could have dealt a little bit of damage to it. That would have been nice. A 4 damage with Reckless Rage, 2 with Marauding. Still leaves it at 1. Not fun. Or maybe they just have Divide by 0. I imagine that's the case, but hopefully it's not. Or change the equation. They have something. They gotta. Can almost replay Dinosaur. That's kind of funny. I mean, we're chipping them away. That's pretty good. If and when they do go Indomitable Creativity, that would be nice to... Oh. Well, they're not going to be targeting the creature, but we could play Spoiler to them if they do target it. Taking it out in response. Huh. Well, we can pay extra costs if they wanted us to pay an extra 2 with Make Disappear, but they'd sacrifice the darn disdainful stroke. Where is... Well, we did send 1 T-Rex to the bottom, but still, where's the Carnage Tyrant? I would have hoped to see one of those good buddies at some point here. Make use of it. If it's going to die, well, we're taking out a goblin. Not that it does a whole lot at this point. Oh, another Fable. Well, we can pop Blast Zone, taking out both of them. So, that's nice. Another land. Another one. Alrighty, well, that's our best bet at this point. There we go. We get another basic land. Maybe it's not countered. Or disdainful stroked. Alright. Well, we still take out the goblin. Okay. Maybe we'll get him. So many lands. I could do Polyraptor. I'm thinking of Polyraptor, actually. Because a lot of times I get there. Polyraptor could potentially be a fantastic spoiler. Ooh, Carnage Tyrant. Too little, too late. And we're not even with Carnage Tyrant, it's basically guaranteed. 2 hits from the shark will do it. Or just stomp from Bone Crusher Giant or something. Or Divide by 0. Or just some creatures with haste. We're not dead yet, but we are dead. Prismari Command. Oh. Will this be countered? Oh, they have no creatures. No, Regis or Alpha. That's pretty cool. Okay. Huh. Nuts. That's too bad. My goodness. Carnage turned. Where? Oh, okay, one. Where's more T-Rexes? Oh, Ranging Raptors. Hey. We got a basic. Hopefully that isn't what helped them draw creativity. That would probably, well, certainly going to do us in getting another Atraxa. Ooh, Hollow this. Oh, Shifting Ceratops can't be countered. Can't be dealt damage by Hollow of the Storm Giants. No divide by 0. Hopefully not doubled up Fiery Impulse and Volcanic Spite. Something like that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh, the Ether Gust for the win. Good stuff, good stuff. I like it. We just got a lot of lands. Polyraptor's coming in. I gotta do it. I did have a variation with the Polyraptor. Big Dinosaur. Mana cost of 7. No, 8. 8. Polyraptor costs 8 for a 5/5. Whenever it's dealt damage, you make a copy of Polyraptor. Pinging, pinging, pinging. More. Sometimes could be good. Of course, I could just easily counter it or send it to the top, the bottom, whichever. Nuts. One more match? I think I'll leave it there for tonight. Close enough to 3 hours. I have to start a little bit earlier at work. Pretty lovely overall. Lots of ramp, lots of situations with lots of lands. Lots of lovely plays. I've loved Reckless Rage. Sometimes it did its thing. Sometimes it doesn't. But that's with any card. You play Ranging Raptors. You don't get it pinged. They use removal. It is pretty rough. Yes, it was a great night cut. Anybody else watching right now or later on, have a good rest of your time zone. Get some good rest. See you tomorrow. Peace. That's all good. That's all good. Scorpion, you're going to see those chapters. All good. More chapters tonight.